let's go ahead and get things started now. It's Friday. It's looking like a good day. It's nice and warm. And we have the day off from work. So things are looking good. Things are looking good. Now, there is a slight problem, man. This morning, when I got back from my morning walk, let me start off here. Last night, I parked on the Friday side because that was the only parking because there was going to be street sweeping today. So yesterday I parked on the Friday side because that was the only spots that were available. And I told myself, you know what, just move it in the morning before your morning walk. And that's what I intended to do. So fast forward, the morning comes and I completely forget before my morning walk. So right after I got back, I think around maybe 10:30, the sweeping people or whatever, the city, they stop by at 10. So they're pretty punctual. I'm not even gonna lie, they're pretty punctual. You can be 10 minutes late and you'll probably have a ticket. I'm gonna be honest. But it was a little bit unfortunate because we ended up getting a ticket. I completely forgot and we racked up another one of these, man, which kind of sucks. There goes 55 bucks. So at least we have, I think, 29 days to pay it off. So I think it should be fine. It just kind of sucks that we have to, they kind of come out of nowhere. They kind of come out of nowhere when you least expect it, but it is kind of my fault because I forgot. Now, things are going to be good today. I don't think I'm going to let it, not, I don't think. I'm not going to let it. I'm not going to let it ruin the day because today's going to be a good one. We have the day off and we're gonna go to San Francisco and hang out with Jasmine. We're gonna be celebrating our anniversary a little bit early. So we're gonna go watch Borns because he has a concert today. So we're gonna go to a whole new venue. We're pretty excited. We're pretty excited. We both haven't been to this venue, so it's gonna be a little bit of a surprise for both of us. So we're gonna go a little bit later. We're also gonna be getting some Korean food, which is gonna be fucking bomb. I can already tell based on the reviews, based on the pictures. I don't know about you guys, but before I go to a spot or before I even pick a spot, I usually like to look around the area to see what's the best options. Cause I wanna enjoy my food. Mostly if we're eating out, I wanna know that the food is gonna be good. And so we're kind of looking around and we landed on this specific Korean spot. Let me show you actually what we ended up getting because I am going to be editing this a little bit later or tomorrow morning. It kind of depends. But that's what we end up getting. I'll maybe post a few clips of maybe the concert right here as well. So that way you can see a video. Maybe once Borns comes out, I'll show you guys a video right here. But I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. I've been a fan of his music for a while, or for quite some time, ever since Jasmine showed me his music. It's pretty good. It's pretty chill, which is nice. Here and there, I like to play it at the gym whenever I'm kind of in a different mood. Because a lot of the times I say our playlist consists of rap, maybe some metal, maybe some rock, and then a whole mix of things. R&B sometimes. For sure, a whole lot of rap. For sure, a whole lot of rap. What do you guys usually listen to, actually? Put it in the comments. What do you usually listen to when you're at the gym? What kind of gets you hyped up? Now, I think when Jasmine was a Taylor Swift fan, she's no longer a Taylor Swift fan, but when she used to listen to Taylor Swift while she was at the gym early on into her fitness journey. So you can already see a little bit of the difference between what gets people hyped up a little bit. It just kind of depends on the music that folks like. Anyways, let's talk a little bit about the workout for today. Now, today we're going to be doing some back, we're going to be doing some shoulders. I'm thinking it's going to be a fast one because we're going during what time is it? At 12? We're going to try to pump out the workout as fast as we can. Try to get out around maybe 45 minutes to an hour max. We already went on our morning walk this morning, but we have to meet up Jasmine after she gets out of work. I have to shower, have to meet up at the apartment, and then we're gonna head out to San Francisco. I think we're gonna end up lifting all the way over there, just because if you guys have been to San Francisco, you'll know how crazy it is in terms of the city structure and everything, man. Some streets are one ways, people drive crazy, people jaywalk like crazy, so you always have to be on alert. Hardly any parking, so I think we're just gonna avoid all that mess, and we're just gonna end up lifting over there. It's gonna be quite a penny, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. We're gonna be, going out for our anniversary, so it's only right. It's only right that we don't worry about the little things like that. Now, let's continue to talk about the workout. So we're gonna do back. I'm anticipating some pull downs. I think today is gonna be a nice day to do some pull downs. I'm hoping it's gonna be pretty empty at the gym. So we're gonna do some pull downs. Then we're gonna do some cross body work like we always do. You guys already know the deal. So 5 sets of lats to start off back. Then we move over to some overall back. I'm thinking maybe we're just gonna stick to some machines this time. So maybe the play loaded row, the high row. I think that one's gonna be good. And then we'll probably do something with another machine to do a little bit of some low rows for the lower back. I think that's what it's gonna look like. That's usually what it looks like, actually. So it's gonna be a total of 5 sets, so 10 sets max for our back and lat exercises. After that, we're gonna do shoulders now. To keep the video a little bit short, I think I'm just gonna be recording the first set out of those, but we're gonna be doing 3 sets for our front delts, 3 sets for our side delts, and 3 sets for our rear delts. I'll show you guys one set out of those, but we're gonna do 3 sets each. And I think it's kind of been working out well that way. Really focusing on the overall back. And then once we get to like some tedious work like shoulders, I think it's good just to throw in one set. I think that's kind of been working out pretty well. But you guys let me know. You guys let me know. Let me know if you like kind of that structure, if you want me to just to make the video longer. Because I can make the video longer too by also videotaping every single set. There's a sick ass bike that just passed by. Man, I've been telling my parents every once in a while. I kind of get this thing where I kind of want to get a bike, but I don't know exactly know how, like, what kind or anything like that. So it's probably just one of those things that I just kind of look at that I think are super cool. But I think I might just like it from afar, because I don't know if I'll ever actually get a bike once once I actually would be able to. Let's say it's just a little crazy here in the Bay to be kind of driving around in those, man. People drive pretty crazy. So I think we're just gonna be asking for trouble. Anyways, so we're gonna be finishing off with shoulders, and then that's it. And that should be it. Hopefully it's a fast one. Let's hope so. Let's hope there's no one there at the gym. I'll see you guys over there. I still gotta take my pre. I went on my morning walk this morning, like I told you guys. I bought some Gatorade Zeros. I mixed in my mango Nutri-Cost pre-workout. I double scooped it, mixed it in with the cucumber lime Gatorade Zero, some iodized salt, and some creatine. That's all you really need, man, as for a pre-workout. Anyways, I'll see you guys at the gym. Let's hope it's not a packed one. Okay, we made it in. Let's hurry up and get through this workout now. Thankfully, it's not as packed. Just as how I expected. Now, a little bit different than yesterday. We don't have to do any cardio afterwards because we already did it this morning, which was nice. So I think we're gonna do these for 3. Then after that, we're gonna take out this handle, this T bar, maybe just switch it over to a handle and do our cross bodies here. Just because this specific platform is just way better, or this station, just because I can put my knees through here, just get really fucking stable, and just fucking hammer my lats. Anyways, let's warm up a little bit. I'm thinking our top set I think it's gonna be 160 or around there. We'll have to see. Let's start off with 94. See how that feels. Let's go up. Let's do 127 for maybe one or two. I think that'll be good. Now I'm thinking for today's workout, I think we're gonna utilize the mighty purple belt. Add some abdominal pressure. Really get me stable. See how that goes. We'll also pull out the versa grips after this. Or maybe the echo straps. We'll have to see. I'm kind of thinking, fuck it, let's just do the versa grips. It's probably easier. Now I won't use them for these actually for the second warm up. That's usually once we get to the top set. Nice. Okay, that's good. Let's put on the versa grips. And let's take 160 for a ride. Now, I'm hoping for a solid 6 to 9. I think that's the rep range we want right now. See how that goes. I changed my mind. I think we'll get more benefit from these. Let's drop set that up. Let's say for the 143 for maybe 3 more. I think that'll be good. Okay. That was good. Let's go ahead and let's do either 143 or 127 for the second set. I need maybe a 2-3 minute breather, man. That was pretty good though. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's go ahead and do our next one. Let's say 143 for a ride. Hope for the best. That 160 didn't feel too bad, so I think we can get a solid 6 to 8 on this one. I think if it doesn't feel sufficient, we'll do a slight drop set for the 127. But we'll have to see. Let's try it with the Versarix instead. Just to give it a try. I forgot which one I'd be using for this one. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Let's move down to 127 for our last one. I think that'll be pretty good. I think it's time for the pump cover to come off. Let's do our last one of these. We're gonna take 127 for a ride. After this, man, I need to go drink some water. But we're gonna stick to the same station. So get comfortable. And we're gonna do some finishers for lats, some crossbody work. So we still got a ways to go. Let's do this 127. Try to pump out as many as we can. Okay, that was pretty good. Holy shit. I need a breather. I'm gonna go drink some water. And then we're gonna finish off lats with some crossbody work. We're gonna do this bad boy for 2 sets. We're gonna do them both hands at the same time. Not both hands, how are we gonna do that? One hand at a time, crossbody style. Just try to fucking pump out as many as we can. Now, I think we're gonna start with 77. Based on how that goes, we move down or we stay at the same. We'll have to see. But I think we're making pretty good time. It's 12:24. I think we might make it on time. We'll see. I have a tendency of running a little late, so I'm not helping my case here. Let's start with the left hand. We got like 6 1/4, or maybe 3/4. I think. If not, I miscounted, but let's try to get the same thing on our right now, which I don't think should be a problem just because our right hand is already our strong suit, or our stronger hand. That's what I meant to say. I think I have a slight cramp. There it goes. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Outside of me kind of cramping up on my right kind of hip area. Anyways, that wasn't too bad. Let's move down by 1 notch from the 77 to the 61. And I think that'll be a good enough drop. Probably get at least the same amount of reps, if not more. I'm feeling pretty confident to at least get 8, so I'm gonna rest up for 2 minutes, and then we'll start up again. Let's hope 61 treats me right now. But that 77 was kind of kicking my ass. Oh my god. Let's get 10 on right now. Holy shit. Okay, that's it. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Let's move on and do some overall back now. I think we're gonna start with some high rows. I think that'll be pretty good. I'll see. Let's go ahead and do some high rows. I'm thinking we either do these for 3 sets or we do it for 2. We'll see what we end up doing now. I think I'm gonna retire those Versa grips for this one because the handles are way too thick and my Versa grips are way too used that it kind of slips off because my hands get kind of sweaty. So it's time that we pull out the good old $10 straps. Now, I'm thinking in the next week or 2, I'm gonna order some new ones that are a lot more simple just because these are way too thick around here. I don't really need all that. I think I'd rather go for some more simpler straps. This has way too much going on with it. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Anyways, let's set up. Fucking hope for the best here. Wish me luck. Okay. That wasn't too bad. I think we're gonna drop the 25s. I think we're gonna do 17.5 or maybe 15. We'll have to see. I'm not sure just yet. Okay. We dropped 5 pounds on each side. Let's try to match the same reps, which was I think 8. Is what I think I got either 8 or 7 and 3/4, around those lines. So we're gonna try to get at least another 8, if not 10. We'll have to see. All right, there it is. I think we're gonna do one more. Let's get ready for our last one. After this one, we're gonna use the machine right behind you guys to do some lower rows. I think that'll be pretty good. Now, I'm kind of thinking I might put a pad on the bottom so that way I can sit a little bit higher to that machine behind you guys, just because it feels a little low for my liking. And I think we might do that. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I'll show you guys once we get over there. Let's finish this one up, hit it for hopefully a solid 8 to 10. That's the rep range we're kind of going for. Okay. We're done here. Let's move on to our next one now. Holy shit. Okay. Let's start off with this one. Now I'm kind of thinking we're gonna do, let's try 150 and see how that goes. Hopefully it's not too bad. Now, I ended up switching this up. Instead of using those EcoVision straps, I'm gonna use the Versa grips. It's a lot easier because with the other ones I have to hella fucking tie them on. With this one, it's a lot easier. So let's do it. Let's hope for the best here. Way better now. All right, let's do it. Let's drop set that a little bit with, or now, I think what I'm gonna do, instead of drop setting it, for the next one, I'm gonna just drop down a little bit and wait. And instead of the, what are we doing? 150? I think we're gonna do either 145 or 140. What I like about this specific machine, or a lot of these actually, and this specific side of the gym, the pins pretty long, so you can kind of micro adjust a little bit. So for this one, I'm at a 10 because this one doesn't have a 140. Let's do that. Let's fucking go hard. Okay. Now we're gonna do a 130 and just put the 10 in between. Okay, now I'm gonna take maybe another minute or two, and then we'll start this bad boy up and see how it goes. All right. For this one for sure. Let's take off the 10s and let's just do the 130 for maybe 2 or 3 more. I think that'll be good. guys. Okay. We're done here. Let's move on to shoulders now. I'm fucking beat. We're kind of running short on time. We have maybe 15 minutes to complete shoulders, so I think that calls for some supersets just because of the lack of time, which I think should be fine. I guess it's gonna test my cardio a little bit. Let's go ahead and do some shoulders now. I think I'm just gonna record the first set and then just try to pump out these 3 sets as fast as I can. I'll see you guys, or let me not get ahead of myself. Let me show you guys the first set first, and then I'll tell you guys that I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, now I think we're gonna be doing some front raises with some dumbbells, so I'm gonna keep these so that way I can strap the dumbbells as much as I can to my wrist. I think we're gonna take our forearms from the moment and just fucking hammer our side delts that way. Now for this one, let's try 95 for the first one. Try to get as many as we can. I think I'll be pretty good. We're slowly trying to increase these. Last thing I need is to hurt my shoulder. Okay, that wasn't too bad now. I think we could have gone up in that one, I'm not gonna lie. I think next time what I'm gonna do is try the 100. I think that's more up my alley. So that way I can do around the 7 to 10 mark. We got 11, which is pretty good. I think we might go up just a tiny bit more, maybe to 95. So what I'll do is just add 10 to this stack. I'll be right back. Or I'll actually see you guys for some side delts. Now we got to it. Now, I'm gonna show you guys the first one, and then I'm gonna pump out 3 as fast as I can. I'm thinking in between these, we might just do some rear delt. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But let's do this one first. See how it goes. Okay. I'm gonna say 8 1/4. Let's get the same thing on our right now. Okay. I'm gonna do 2 more. I'm for sure dropping down some weight, so I'll see you guys for some rear delts up next. Okay. I'm running pretty late, so let's finish off these rear delts. I'm gonna show you guys the first one, and then I'll see you guys for the pulls down. But I'm gonna try to pump out as many as I can. Let's start off with 9 for the resistance. Hope for the best. Oh my god. I'm gonna need like a minute breather before we do our right hand. Now, that's feeling pretty good, but it's kicking my ass. Okay, let's match the right side now. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I'm gonna do 2 more. I'll see you guys for the post sign up next. Okay, we're running a little bit late, so let's go ahead and check out the pump. Now, next week, we're gonna go back to normal, to our regular schedule. So on Fridays, we're gonna go back to chest, triceps, hamstrings, and then on the weekends, we'll do back and shoulders. But we had to switch it up this week a little bit and last week because we're hitting some sessions with a few homies. Okay. Anyways, I gotta head on out of here. Let's check the post down and see how things are looking. Now today was a good fucking day, honestly. Coming in early, I feel like I had way more energy, which is nice. I wish every single session was like that, to be honest. There it goes. Nice. Take a look at the sides now. Nice. Nice. All right. Let's take a look at the back now. I'll put it back a little bit more. All right. Nice. Okay. I think that's it. We're gonna go home. We're gonna go watch the concert later on, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's not too crazy at the city. But I'm gotta head on out of here. It was a good session today. Fucking fast one. Usually when I'm in a hurry, for sure it tests my endurance just a tiny bit more. Okay. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, stay consistent. Don't skip your cardio.